Welcome. Thank you for joining. I mean so much. Heart to higher heart, upgrade energy. I'm about to do a throat clearing because I'm voicing newly. So thank you for joining. I've got a lot of messages today that I've been asked to come on here in a very brand new way. This is a brand new start. We are going through an upgrade of an expanded consciousness of new earth energies. The Schumann's resonance has gone off the charts again. And while it's good to say, wow, and have a look at this and keep the love and light coming, absolutely. I want to put in words for the very first time. I've just felt the pitch shift higher and higher in my ears right now. So that means the energy vibration frequency is raising right now in myself, bringing my energy on live with you to deliver this energy message so I can have some rest, because I'm a messenger of God in the energies I bring through. And the energy is so big that my vessel as an ascension pioneer and trailblazer of our new earth energies is so huge. And it's taken 26 years of conscious growing and my finger on the pulse of humanity's growth and ascension to be able to bring this through, to compare, to back up my word and show proof and tell you and always give proof about what I say has never been voiced or spoken. I want you to understand that in your consciousness. I would like you to take a moment to take a breath. I'm unable to rush the energies of what I'm about to bring through because this is so big. So I want to thank you. I'm clearing the space. I want to thank you for coming on here now, for feeling the clarion call to be guided. So good to see you. Are you ready? Are you really ready? Okay. Sunstone Lattice is a crystal that's come up for us right now collectively. Just take a moment. This is to do with leadership of personal power, freedom, and expanded consciousness. It's an upgrade. Are you ready? This is a new beginning and a quantum energy field upgrade of all of our 9 chakras, energy centers, all at once. The energies are so mixed up and threads, and our energy is overspilling. We're unable to prevent this right now. Our energy is entangling, and for the last few days I've been pulling back and unplugging, so to speak, and pulling back more. We were unable to prevent our energies mixing during this upgrade of all our 9 chakras and energy centers upgrading all at once. Do you understand? Do you get a feel of the enormity? Do you understand and feel why I'm saying to write this alone would not have been enough? I needed to voice this newly in words in the Stacia resonance of the words voicing in humanity, of linking our higher self, our spirit with our soul and the human being, firstly to the planet. This energy is so big, it only reaches those of you that are ready. This energy is scraping beyond, below the iceberg of deep, deep, deeper energies for those of you who are ready for this. Take a moment. And it is about your consciousness to uptake. Because if you uptake, I could get off right now, and this could be the most powerful live divine healing video alone, what I've just shared, to be able to give you proof and validation. This is super intense. Let's take a moment to feel, because we're not going to talk about what's happening in the world because it's all about energies. Okay, so you ready for the next bit? Double matrix, double hologram, a twin energy. A twin energy. Everything that I've written and shared about in videos and past updates leads up to this. I'm unable to repeat what I've already shared. I need to keep moving onwards and upwards. And what I'm saying to people more and more lately is, please, when they ask me questions, or questions are wonderful, when people ask about things that I've already spent my precious time and energy bringing and voicing, that's why I record, that's why I write, because it's pouring out and leaking out my energy every time I repeat. So what I encourage people to do, now picture your vessel, a clear tube, and see your energy right here. Keep this within yourself. Is I encourage people, please make space if you're guided. I never pressure, I don't advertise, I don't plug a thing. You will come when you're guided. Read the updates, go over the videos as guided to keep up to date for yourself. I said this to someone new, my beautiful Paige, if she sees this, is we can be caught up in life, we can be busy. You have an out, you have somewhere to go. Can you feel a shift happening? Can you feel the energy shifting right now? You have a link to what is happening. For as long as I'm alive and guided to write and share, remember, 26 years is a very long time. So just take a moment. It doesn't matter though. It's not about counting the years. It's about sharing that with you to tell you I can see the difference in ascension, consciously ascending for that long, bringing something new to the planet firstly. And I also want to table that because there's more people that are coming in are not realizing the energies. So I just am informing. I did not expect to share all that. And obviously that was needed to clear the space for me to keep going, to shift it up a notch. You ready? This is exciting because our consciousness is expanding. The Schumann resonance, which is like the heart of Gaia, the machine that measures the energy, has risen. And then quite often, actually it's been for a little while, when it's such a big shift on the Schumann resonance, come and seek me out, because no doubt soon after I will put to words, what does that mean? Because we need to go past the graphs and the charts and the reading the words. It's about feeling and pulling our energy back and making a conscious effort and realize the unseen is being seen. Are you hiding your mind behind your mind? Is what's come up for a lot of people. Are you still using the word I think, or are you consciously shifting it to say I feel? Okay, there's a lot going on. And at the moment, there's two. It's super powerful. We have never been here in this current energy right now. Just take a moment. Gaia's solar plexus is angry. I shared this in a recent video and update. Many of you have been feeling anger yourself. You're also picking up on Gaia's anger. And I did share a video again about shifting it from red in your solar plexus to yellow. So I'm taking this next step. This is hidden anger. So what you're seeing in the world now are the a-holes. I call it as it is, to the point, assholes. Asshole energy, asshole behavior, asshole attitude. Not holding back anymore. I'm straight to the point. Because of my role of feel and energy healing, come in, green and pink healing right now. Feel that? Take this in. Take a moment to see pink and green energy. You can do this. All healing is self-healing. You need to show up for you is the other message. What's happening in the world, we need to be upgraded into the light as what we're going through right now to negate the negative energies of the unseen because they're being seen more. It makes sense. So the pitch is crazy. It has been crazy. This is the third day. It's extremely high pitch intense. It's a little bit easier today, but there was no sleep for many. The intensity. It doesn't matter what you did, you would not have got any rest. We needed this upgrade to negate the negative energies of what is coming up and out more, and there's more to go. As the unseen becomes more seen, we need to be a lot stronger. Our vibe needs to be a lot higher, because this, dear souls, is what we've been waiting for through the Lionsgate energies of the Alpha and Omega revisited, as in start again. Just take a moment. Don't say you did this last week, next week. Please do not let your head jump in or notice it. You can do whatever you like. I'll never tell you what to do. Notice, stay with me. Uptake this new information consciously right here and now. This is too precious. All we have been through already has had its place and purpose. Truly, 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 with this 9 chakra energy center upgrade, I cannot stress enough in words to read and look at this as brand new. Right now, start again, brand new. I'm going to read more about the rainbow Lattice Sunstone. I've got mine in my bra on me at the moment. I bought a tiny little piece, cost like $100 for a tiny piece. The size of your thumbnail is because it's from a certain one spot only. So it's Rainbow Lattice Sunstone. Rainbow Lattice Sunstone. It has the lattices. I'm going to read that energy and bring an upgrade and healing with you right now. Thank you, Fiona, for sharing that. Can you send me the link for the campfire method video? Saves me go re-looking back up where that is. I asked Spirit the other day, where did I share about the campfire method? I'm not able to redo it again. So thank you, Fiona, for doing that, sister. Okay, the picture's shifting. When Spirit wakes me up with words, with crystals, with messages, it's pay attention. This is new to the planet. Again, this is brand new. Rainbow Lattice Sunstone. This is not just a random crystal. This is huge, huge, huge. Because, are you ready? Rainbow Lattice Sunstone is a stone of leadership, of personal power, freedom, and expanded consciousness. So I'm going to bring up a picture so you can see this picture, so you understand what I am actually speaking about, what is a rainbow lattice sunstone. You ready? You will be able to, that's a very powerful one, get a feel of the energy of this by just looking at this video. That's enough for you to uptake the energies. Okay, so see that? Visualize it. See the lattice energies of rainbows, and in the background it's like hematite or smoky quartz. That is a vision. There you go. Got that. Did you get that in your third eye? Did you get that? Feel that? Because it's a form of sacred geometry in the sunstone with the lattices. Okay? It activates all 9 chakras, energy centers, to strengthen and align your entire being. It has magnetite and hematite inclusions, which add grounding, manifestation. Can you picture that lattice, rainbow lattice sunstone above in your soul star? That's above your crown is your soul star. And picture the rainbow like little water droplets of rainbow trickling through you. Bring this through every single one of your energy centers and allow yourself for the rest of your day and night, 7, 14, 24 hours, whatever you want. Bring that through. That visualization is enough. You need to bring your healing energy through for you. You are so powerful. You are so powerful. You're learning to catch up with yourself and learn how to handle yourself. I can see people releasing tears. You are an amazing master with a huge energy. You're needing masters to learn. We need to learn how to slow down, to catch up and keep up with ourselves, of realizing our energy is so big that we need to learn how to mirror it back to handle ourselves, because it's all about you. It's got nothing to do with anybody else. honestly, time and time again. Keep pulling back, newly. Start brand new. New beginning, Alpha and Omega Revisited. I've written about the Alpha Omega energies. I've written so much over 15 years. A post, an update from 2014 come, and it's still relevant now. These are living energies, living words of these videos being freely gifted. If you would like the further write-up that I have from today, it is by exchange, by contribution. The contribution, the exchange, it's about energy. It's AU25 a month that you keep track of by email. You get an extra layer of energy. Why? So it keeps my energy safe, and it keeps those who want this information to be able to receive it, okay? That is the purpose for exchanges. There is a big reason. Email theoraclespeaks@bigpond.com if you wish to join on the list to receive all the updates, so you have a continual flow of energy come direct to you. That is up to you. I would also like to share, again, I don't know until I show up, and I verbalize what I'm doing as I'm getting the information for a reason, to show that when we live in the now, we just show up. This is how we receive intuitively, not with the mind and the thinking. This is the biggest block for masters as new ascending earth masters, is the mind and the head. When you work with that, that's when you become a master within yourself. We're learning to be new earth masters. This is an angelic template upgrade, yet wait for the other shoe to drop. You got it in spirit. What about in the human? Have you slowed down to align your spirit with your higher self, with your soul, to feel, to take a moment? This was covered immensely in the last 100 Masters Zoom. That was by registration. If you were there, thank you for being part of bringing that energy through to humanity. Okay, big shift of energies. Mother's Earth, Earth's natural heartbeat and energies incoming. It is through us as human beings and our emotions and that our of love that will raise the vibration of the planet through ourselves. Love, love, love. Now, let's keep going with the energy flowing. Can you feel it still flowing through of the Rainbow Ladder Sunstone? It carries the Egyptian sun god Ra's energy, manifestation, stability, balance, deep connection to the light and regenerative power of the sun, which is linked to when I said, keep visualizing the campfire in your solar plexus, because the Rainbow Ladder Sunstone is an extraordinary phenomenon and other worldly energy. As I was sharing before, they are from a one remote place in Australia that the Indigenous only let some people come in and release these bit by bit as guided by spirit. So it says they're extremely rare, yet you get online there, you can get them, but you will not get big chunks. They're very, very small usually. So this is about also Sunstone was revered as protection from the destructive forces of other realms as well. This is a hologram upgrade, is all I will say. For those of you, I'm not going to explain anymore, that will get this on a higher level. It's a double hologram going on. One hologram's releasing and we're shifting into another. For some people that work with those energies, this is disconnecting from our 3D matrix to plug into a much vaster, multi-dimensional picture. This is about our quantum field. This is a crystal energy ahead of our time. And I was guided to share recently that these are ahead of time updates, and there's a boom moment. Also, the lattice sunstones are a form of scaffolding for cells to have space between them energetically and physically, so that the gunk and toxic programming drops out, energetically and physically. The frequency between the dimensions and energy bodies coherent at a lighter frequency, so that beneficial genetic potential is switched on. The amended frequency connects to the crystal over souls and our higher selves and light beings, linking the soul star to the earth star and anchoring the stellar gateway to the Gaia gateway. The link from this crystal to the quantum world is too vast for us to comprehend right now, but we'll come to understand it as we work further with this. This facilitates contact with an advanced race of beings which show themselves as star unicorns. This is from Judy Hall. This creates a new freedom to use power, but it has to be from a pure heart and with integrity. This is where I want to say also, it was described as the warrior princess energy, not in the least bit fluffy, nevertheless gentle and refined, like standing in a flowing current of creative innocence and home of the divine. This is such a beautiful explanation. I'm going to finish up in a few minutes yet. So I'm just going to take a moment. So we may have 3 to 5 minutes to go. I like to release the energies, take a breath and breathe for a moment as I finish up in the next 3 to 5 minutes. Thank you for joining me here. This has been super powerful. Again, the extended update of what I wrote in my diary last night. There was two me here. It was quite profound when I was writing, and I heard another me giving me another version of what to write, and I could feel there was two of me. So I write more about this in my personal diary, what I did with that. I released a whole light body. It was quite amazing. I'll just sit with this now for you, because if you want deeper, you need to come find me. You need to seek your soul further. I am a mirror of the divine, of a pure, supreme divine light, of a messenger of God energies direct, of a new earth vibration frequency as a grandmaster, also learning as you are learning to grow into your mastership as a human being. I'm further along than everybody else in humanity, what I'm bringing through firstly, as is my role in ninth dimensional energies. What you're going through, I've already been through for myself. Please know and understand it's important for me, again, to share this for souls that don't know this. It is cut to the straight chase, just saying it straight up as it is. And as I do this for me, again, I open myself up for criticism and ridicule, for people looking down on me, that when I share, that I get so excited like a child when I see the repeating triple numbers, when I see signs that people can look down themselves at souls that do that, that are feeling so deeply. They're not understanding the respect that is needed for those that are vulnerable, that are sharing of themselves, because we are kick-ass, fierce, goddess warriors. There we go. Feel that shift. And God's got it. You are a creator God. Okay? You are a creator. I know you know this. I'm just reminding you, just reconnecting you with this. There is a bigger picture going on. This was not broadcast 6 months in advance as a live event. This is happening live, palpably right now, of an expanded consciousness upgrade, that it was needed with the negative agenda energies that have come up more, that we needed to push up more. And we need to be thankful for every day that we get up and we're alive. And gratefulness and gratitude. I'll leave you with this final message. Twin energies within can now come together in a very new earth energy way. This is from my diary. I'm going through this new embodiment firstly, with this new inner union within, again, of twin energy healing always comes from us firstly, with our direct link from the divine. It's time. That Stacia resonance in the now. I love that, Mary Marie-Aline, thank you very much. So ground, look up the Rainbow Lattice Sunstone yourself. There is a merging of the twin energies within, as well as a leadership of personal power, freedom, and expanded consciousness upgrade, a new beginning, a quantum energy field upgrade, a double matrix, double hologram, a twin energy, all of our energy chakra centers, the soul star, down to the earth star, all the way up through. You think this is big? Do you think? Do you feel how big this is? That's even different. Don't think about it, feel it. This is that huge upgrade all at once. So much love to you. Feel everything purging off every energy center released right now. Did you feel that? Boom, boom, earth, base, sacral, solar, heart. I always do higher heart, throat, third eye, crown, soul, done. Boom. There it is. Bring the rainbow lattice energy all the way through. We'll do this together. And as we do this, we upgrade and help everybody else on their journeys. We release everybody and we send that energy out, always within. Firstly, I love you so much. I need to go. That was amazing at the end, that just burst and come through. It is faith and trust and show up, hand over and let go. I love you. Pull back. Allow yourself to unplug for a bit. Keep visualizing your energy inwards and keep praying and asking, help me to help myself. Help me for the unseen to be seen, and then be prepared for the answer to come. Do not skip it or miss it when it comes. Slow down to catch up with yourself. I love you so much. I am available for one-on-one divine healings. That is the other golden message. Love you. Bless. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Thank you so much. We got this onwards and upwards beyond.